The internet does not sleep, and neither did fans after the unexpected moment involving Ziyu and Tian Xuning sent shockwaves across social media. What began as a seemingly ordinary concert finale quickly transformed into one of the most talked about entertainment moments of the year, sparking endless theories, emotional reactions, and heated debates among fans worldwide. So, what really happened that night? And why can't people stop talking about it? A moment that changed everything. It was the final segment of the concert. The lights dimmed, the crowd roared, and emotions were already running high as Ziyu and Tian Xuning stood on the same stage, basking in the energy of thousands of fans. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary until the very last seconds. As the music faded and the performers prepared to leave the stage, Tian Xuning suddenly stepped closer to Ziyu. What followed lasted only a few seconds, but it was powerful enough to freeze the entire venue. A quiet pause. A shared look. Then an embrace. The crowd fell into stunned silence before erupting into screams. Phones shot into the air. Social media notifications exploded in real time. Within minutes, clips of the moment were circulating across platforms, accompanied by captions filled with shock, excitement, confusion, and tears. Fans react, shock, joy, and endless questions. Reactions were immediate and intense. Some fans described the moment as beautiful, pure, and full of emotion. Others admitted they were left speechless, replaying the clip over and over again, trying to decode every gesture and facial expression. "I couldn't sleep after watching it," one fan wrote. "My heart was racing. That wasn't just a casual hug." Another commented, "There was something different about their energy. You could feel it even through the screen." Of course, not everyone agreed. Skeptical voices argued that the moment was simply a friendly gesture between colleagues who had just completed an exhausting performance. Yet even those fans admitted that the timing, the body language, and the emotional atmosphere made it feel unusually significant. The power of body language. What truly fueled the speculation was not just the hug itself, but how it happened. Observant fans pointed out Tian Xuning's hesitation before stepping forward, Ziyu's visible surprise, and the way the two lingered for a brief second longer than expected. Experts in fan culture often note that audiences are incredibly skilled at reading micro-expressions, especially when it comes to artists they follow closely. Every glance, every pause, every subtle movement becomes a clue in a much larger story fans are eager to understand. Was it planned? Was it spontaneous? Was it emotional closure, or the beginning of something new? These questions dominated comment sections for days. Social media goes into overdrive. Within hours, hashtags related to Ziyu and Tian Xuning climbed trending charts across multiple countries. Fan edits, slow-motion replays, and emotional reaction videos flooded timelines. Some fans analyzed screenshots frame by frame, while others wrote long threads explaining why they believed the moment was deeply meaningful. Memes appeared alongside heartfelt messages. Fan art followed soon after. The moment had officially crossed the line from concert surprise into full-blown viral phenomenon. Interestingly, many fans emphasized the emotional impact rather than pushing a specific narrative. "Whatever it was," one post read, "it reminded me why I love them, because they're real, and they feel deeply." Silence that speaks volumes. Perhaps the most intriguing part of the story is what didn't happen afterward. Neither Ziyu nor Tian Xuning immediately addressed the moment. No official statements. No clarifications. No behind-the-scenes explanations. In today's fast-paced media environment, silence often speaks louder than words. Fans interpreted the lack of response in different ways. Some believed it meant the moment was too personal to explain. Others thought it was a strategic decision to let the audience interpret it freely. Industry insiders suggest that allowing mystery to linger can sometimes strengthen public interest, and in this case, it certainly worked. A history that adds fuel to the fire. Longtime fans were quick to point out that this was not the first time Ziyu and Tian Xuning had displayed a strong on-stage connection. Past performances, interviews, and behind-the-scenes interactions have often highlighted their mutual respect and comfort around each other. While none of these moments were ever controversial on their own, the concert hug caused fans to revisit old clips with fresh eyes. Suddenly, casual smiles and supportive gestures took on new meaning. Context, after all, changes everything. Respecting boundaries while feeling everything. Amid the excitement, many fans also called for balance and respect. "We can feel emotional without crossing lines," one widely shared post stated. Whatever their relationship is, professional or personal, it deserves privacy. This sentiment resonated strongly, reminding the community that real people exist behind viral moments. The hug, while public, may have carried a meaning known only to those involved. Why fans still can't sleep? Days later, the moment continues to live rent-free in fans' minds. Not because of scandal, but because of emotion. It tapped into something universal: connection, vulnerability, and the beauty of unscripted human moments. Whether it was a spontaneous expression of gratitude, a symbol of shared struggle, or something more personal, one thing is undeniable: Ziyu and Tian Xuning created a moment that people felt. And perhaps that is the real reason fans can't sleep. Not because they need answers, but because they witnessed something genuine, fleeting, and unforgettable. So, what really happened? The truth is simple and complicated at the same time. Something real happened. Something emotional. Something that resonated far beyond the stage lights and into the hearts of millions. Until Ziyu or Tian Xuning choose to speak about it, the moment remains open to interpretation. But maybe it doesn't need an explanation. Maybe it was never meant to be dissected, only felt. One hug. A few seconds. And a fandom forever changed. A moment that will be remembered. As days turn into weeks, the intensity may slowly fade, but the memory of that night will remain etched in fan history. Concerts are often remembered for songs, visuals, and choreography, but every once in a while, they are remembered for a single unscripted moment that captures raw humanity. This was one of those moments. For many fans, the hug became a symbol. A symbol of trust built over time, of unspoken understanding, and of emotions that don't always need words. It reminded people that behind the fame, lights, and carefully planned performances, artists are